very special Gundam Battle Operation 2 featuring the mass production Nu Gundam FF. Or, let's just go back to here, mass production type Nu Gundam FF. Oh, good lord. It is a 600 to 650 cost suit that is ground and space capable. It has a ballistic and beam resistance of 26, a melee resistance of 20, a range strength of 40, and a melee strength of 27. Movement speed of 130 and a thrust gauge of 70. For parts, we have close range of 12, medium of 20, and long range of 16. Now, the unit does come with the mass production type Nu G beam rifle, which is its only option, which can do a little bit of rapid fire, or you can charge it for a stagger. We have a boom saber that does beam saber stuff. You won't be surprised by that. Then we have the 60mm Vulcan cannon ×2, head-mounted Vulcans effectively. They have decent range and okay power. You're going to use it mostly to pepper someone or to add in trying to build up a little bit of stagger on a unit. And then we have the mass production type Nu Gundam NHB. Oh, names are getting wild. This is a bazooka, does decent damage, has okay range, decent range for what is, and a pretty good cooldown time. You're going to use this to either stagger someone coming at you or to stagger someone for a team member. Then we have the Fin Funnel ×6 pincers. You lock onto a target, they fire out, they go to the right and left side of the unit and fire into it. They do some decent damage, but they do take a few seconds to deploy. So if you're trying to get quick damage on something, this is not your best option for it. Then we have the Fin Funnel Defend. It creates a shield around you that takes a certain amount of damage. It can be a nice defensive option, yada yada. Then we have the Arm Attached Beam Spray Gun. Even in the future, they have beam spray guns. It does alright damage at a decent heat rate, and the range is not that impressive. I probably on this unit would have bumped it up to just 300 and been done with it. There's not really any cooldown time because it fires rapid fire. It's very similar to the actual beam spray gun of the GM. So if you're familiar with that, you're going to be familiar with this. For skills, we have High Performance Radar Level 2, Observational Data Link, High Performance Aerospace Gimbal Level 2, Anti-Stealth Level 2, Resist Move, Leg Shock Absorber Level 3, Flight Control Program Level 2, High Performance Balancers Level 1, nice, High Spec Ambec Level 2, Forced Injector, hallelujah, and we got PsyComm-U Weapon Buffer Level 3. When a PsyComm-U weapon isn't selected, reduce HP loss from the damage to PsyComm weapons by 30%, which can be nice, but very situational. Then we have the Psycho Frame Resonance. Activates at 30%, and it gives you a bit of a boost. It's okay. From my time playing this suit, my opinion is it's a fantastic suit that can do some pretty staggering amounts of damage, and it performs very, very well. It's a decent choice for a support, and it can be one heck of a follow-up and support unit for a team that's kind of putting up the front lines for you. But it does suffer from a lot of the same weaknesses a support does in this game, so just be aware of that. If I would change anything, they're very, very minor, almost insignificant. I'd increase the range of the beam spray gun, and I might increase the range of the Vulcans on its head. But that's about it, so let's see how it does in the match to come.
Hello and welcome to the video, everybody, and let me be perfectly honest, I sat for a long period of time trying to get some matches for this, and I finally did, and I'm gonna say I really like the look of the mass production Nu Gundams over the actual standard Nu Gundam. I think the design's way nicer. Now, we're going to start off this match where we're going up towards A. I'm going to hang back a tad while 5 captures it. Now, this match is going to be a bit of a rough one. I hadn't got a huge amount of experience with this unit, so I was trying to fill it out in real time. I didn't want to push too far ahead, but I thought maybe I could get a little cheeky beaky lock, launch those out, get a little bit of that damage, which you can see is pretty decent for a lock on of that type. We're going to catch him with that shot. We're going to push forward in support of 5. We're going to try to grab a lock here, and we're going to waste a lot of time trying to get a lock on this guy when I really should have just backed off. But we're going to linger, trying to get our lock on. We're going to lock, fire. We're going to get a bit of shots going into number 5. He's going to fall back behind me. I didn't see him doing that. And we're going to get pushed. But we're going to counter, thinking that our dude was going to move in and give us a little bit of an assist. And we're going to get pressed from 2 sides. Now 3 sides. And we're going to just do what we can. Switch over the bazooka, catch him with that. But we are in a bad position, and we're going to get a little bit wrecked here as they decide to push. We're going to turn around and try to help our guy, put a bazooka shot in there, mess up our switch, and get taken out. There's our first death. So we're going to spawn in at A, backing up 5 again, even though he kind of left us in alert. We get our target on, fire those funnels, get a decent amount of damage, and we are going to not get that kill. Oh well, we helped take him out. That's the important thing when you're playing a group game. Fire, hit that guy, make a kind of a foolish mistake, but get the kill there. We're going to push around, and we're going to target this Lobo. We're going to hold, get him with the bazooka, lock on with the funnels, launch them, and get that kill as well. He was playing a fairly underleveled suit for some reason, I don't know. So we're going to push around, but back off a little bit, trying to get shots. This is going to leave us in a bit of an awkward position as we fire through his legs. And we push back. Oh, there's a little bit of a dodge there. And we're going to get a little bit of a shot. Turn around, fire, not get that guy because he was already dead. And what we're going to end up in is a bit of an odd spot, trying to support our guys. We're going to wait, fire, catch him with that. And we're going to keep trying to hang back but do things to help our team out. We're going to fire funnels, but it was a little too late. Now, those funnels do fire with a bit of a delay before they launch, so it's always important to keep an eye on that. So we're going to have some guys spawn in here, and we're going to just push around because I didn't really want to try to square off with a raid like that. And we're going to push back over this direction, trying to stay with our guys, get a shot in, but our dude's going to move into it, so So we're going to just keep trying to do what support we can, launch our funnels, but it was too late, he was already taken out. We're going to throw some shots in on that guy, and we're going to get attacked by the fresh spawn. He's going to do a pretty hefty amount of damage to us. Then he's going to hover around the corner. We're going to catch him with that. Go for that, but not knock him down. And we're going to catch him with a counter. Shazam. And our team is going to decide to come back and let him have the business. My lord. He did not live very long. We're in a bit of a situation. We're going to catch him with a little bit of that. I believe take his shield out. And we're going to use the head Vulcans for a little bit of that pepper damage. Now, I kept forgetting to use the shield function of the funnels, so you're not going to see that in this option. I'm going to continue to focus on trying to back my guys up, so I see them fighting over here. I'm going to come over, try to help them. Lock onto that guy, fire the funnels, and we're going to see just how fast one's life bar can vanish. We're going to come in, fire, hit our guy in the back because he moved there, and we're going to lock on there. This is not going to work out very well for us, as we are going to get pushed and killed. Second death. So we're going to drop in at C. We're having a little bit of trouble getting finishes on this unit, but we are putting out the damage, so we are at least being very helpful to our team. The suit can do some crazy amounts of damage, and, well, we're it's pretty fun for a support. We're going to fire those funnels out and give that Lobo a very bad day. He's going to drop into the water and get taken out. So we fought. At this point, I thought there was going to be another guy down here, so I dropped down to help. And I'm going to see in a second an enemy's commencing support fire. I'm going to come up, take a shot at this guy, and I'm going to go over here, and of course it trailed along behind me to make sure I got hit once by tradition, because it's tradition. We're going to get our lock in, fire our funnels, we're going to get some damage in there. And of course the rifle is pretty good for getting some decent chunks of damage taken out, as you can see right there. But you got to be careful not to overheat, so when fire funnels, that's going to happen for some reason. And we're going to continue to back up our guys. They're mixing it up pretty bad over here. We're going to catch him with the funnels, throw some extra damage in. And we're just not getting those kills. We see the Lobo over there. We're going to fire into him. Good lord, that's pretty decent damage. And we're going to use the funnels again, throw them out. It's going to obviously be too late, but hey, we got to shoot them somewhere. We're going to hold our shot, fire, catch him right there before he was able to dodge out. Throw those funnels in. They're going to get some decent damage in there. We're not going to be able to finish that guy off because, well, there are bodies in the way. We noticed the raid and decided, you know what, we should probably move away from him and let our two generals say hi. He's going to back off. We're going to get a funnel lock. We're going to launch them out. I'm now a little bit concerned about the tradition, but the round is over. So let's see how we did. That is that's a win pose. So no board positions, but third place. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.